What's going on, guys? In this video, I wanted to go through 7 reasons why and when I almost went all in on Decentraland. Now, I have forced myself to kind of diversify ever since January hit everyone kind of hard, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna diversify. I'm never gonna go all in again. If one of my coin does bad, hopefully there'll be another coin to kind of stabilize all that. But Decentraland just has me FOMOing again, and I'm gonna go through 7 times throughout my knowing of Decentraland where updates and things have come up, which have made me realize that this project is gonna be big. I'm gonna go through this one first. So Ari, which is the project lead, he mentioned that he has that their focus is in onboarding the first 10 professional content creation teams in Decentraland. I remember first looking at Decentraland and seeing the overall picture back in January and being like, you know what, this sounds like a really cool idea. I mean, all these projects coming together to build different things, that's all really cool, but do they have the money? Do they have the knowledge? Do they have the amount of development power, developer power behind all this to create all these different experiences? And I thought that Decentraland were going to leave it for the community to come up with these experiences. And you know what? Although it kind of sounds good in theory, when it comes down to doing things, you need professionals. And I'm not a professional. I do not know how to develop anything. And I'm sure there's many others like me in the Decentraland world that are holding onto parcels for whatever reason, right? But I was hoping there'd be a really big push for professional content developer teams, right? People that knew how to do it, that have created VR experiences in the past, that had the money, the knowledge, the manpower behind to do it. And it seems that the project leads in Decentraland are on that kind of a page. So that's pretty exciting to see. Another one, and you know what? This is a shout out to, wait, let me pause it. Pause. This is a shout out to ACL_crypto. Man, some of the stuff this guy is making. I remember when I first saw this mansion being built. If you want to see it from the start, it's basically a big mansion on, I believe that's a 3 land plot. So there's not that many lands connected, and you can see how big of a mansion you can build. But he keeps adding to this like different features, and one of the things that really blew me away and had me, when someone was interested in Decentraland, one of the things that had me kind of showing the capability of Decentraland was this bit over here where there is channels being streamed within this map. How freaking cool is that? Watching soccer, hockey. God, I don't know what you could watch in this. You can get together with a bunch of your friends all over the world and watch, maybe a soccer match. It's going to be epic. This kind of showed me the possibilities of what can happen, right? It's very limitless, this world that we are endeavoring on creating. Another thing is the Ethereum partnership. Again, this is pretty cool. I'm a Pokemon fan. I've always wondered how it would be to kind of really battle Pokemon, right? And this is the next best thing to it. Imagine entering a VR world where you can battle your Pokemon or Ethereum. Hopefully Pokemon one day, if they decide to partner up with us. But imagine being in a world immersed with the Ethereum that you've captured or whatever and fighting them out. And being looking around, and it'll be a lot more immersive. The other day, I went on to a roller coaster ride in VR, and I swear to God, I never thought it would be as realistic as being on an actual roller coaster. It wasn't a roller coaster. It was one of those rides that take you really high up, upside down. It was, I don't know how to explain or describe. It was kind of like 2 buses or a bus connected to this kind of swing arm that swung you all the way up, and you were upside down, and then it would kind of go down really fast in a circular motion. I'm sure you guys have probably seen the ride before, but my gut was my stomach was like up near my chest, and all the thing did was tilt. Well, the chair just tilted a little bit, and because I was visualizing myself going down, like I actually felt like the G-force was real, and obviously there was no G-force. So the immersive capabilities of engaging all of your senses in VR is huge. So seeing these experiences coming to life, and like I'm really excited to what's going to happen. We have the Ethereum district now. I've done a dedicated blog post for this on my blog, about this on my blog, dclblogger.com. I've gone through, the district, the statistics on the district, what they aim to do, kind of the general gist of things. But what has me excited is the fact that they've got the funding to do this. They've got the district size. They are the biggest district in Decentraland, and community members number 300 plus on their own dedicated Discord. Probably way more those that have contributed but haven't joined the Discord. But also like the capability of some of the developers, right? Like check this out. Seeing something like that, the quality of that being built, that size of a world, and also I've been following their Pinterest page, which has gives an idea of what kind of stuff they're going to be building. So they're trying to build like a Ready Player One world where everything's kind of going to be a bit of a cyberpunk feel to it. Heavy lighting, flying cars, maybe flying worlds. Like God knows what's going to happen, but knowing they've got the money, the power behind it, again, it's an exciting project to be part of. To envision visiting one day. We have a game that was built by Decentraland themselves, so the developers have kind of trying to pioneer the way for other game developers to step in and see how to, using their SDK or any future packages, to see how these kind of worlds, the capabilities of game development within Decentraland. So they've built like this strategy game where you can partner up with other teams, you can verse other teams, compete. I believe you got to gather different parts and build a spaceship to exit the world and enter your world. So exit this, this space and kind of escape. So and the winning team gets a pool, a mana pool that everyone's funded towards or contributed to play the game. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen. I mean, the games are going to be 1 week in duration, I believe. It's going to be fun. I mean, why not have these kind of experiences? See what happens in this world. Like this is just the start of one of many fun games that are going to enter Decentraland. And I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know where or what the location is going to be, but I believe it makes sense it's going to be in a Genesis Plaza. I mean, that's what Genesis Plazas are for: events, games, and community stuff. You have the partnership with Brunson, I believe their name is. But they built this on the Samsung, one of the first Samsung VR headsets. But they built like one of these example games, so you can kind of discover and play around with the world just to see how it's going to be, right? And the scale of these guys, I believe they're based in Korea and they focus on building VR experiences. Like, you have these guys that have partnered up and dedicated themselves to build experiences within Decentraland. This is called James's Legacy. They have announced that they're going to be building a Decentraland, I think it's an exclusive, I'm not too sure, but a world for Decentraland called Satoshi's Quest. And pretty exciting to see, just because they've got the developing power behind them to build these kind of experiences in a way that, that has us excited. I mean, they're not amateurs, they're professionals. That's another thing. What else do I have? And just the general community builds that are coming out of Decentraland. So people that own lands, you can see this just came out just the other day, actually. A proposal for a metro, kind of a metro train station to kind of tour you around to different parts of Decentraland, I believe. It's just a draft at the moment, but imagine going down the subway in a train and looking at what other people have built. It's going to be pretty cool. You got this little Zen garden built by Lyle Pratt, I believe that's how you pronounce it. This is just some of many builds that are coming out there. There's just so much stuff. So many cool things people are building. This cool dragon, these little dragons running around everywhere. There's like 4 or 5 videos of progress being made by Nicholas. Pretty cool stuff, man. Keep it up. It's just awesome to see people playing around with these kits. This is just 1 or 2 parcels of tens of thousands of parcels. So just imagine walking in Decentraland, playing games, having experiences, visiting all these different things that people have contributed to. Like, I just can't wait till the world is open. I've written a blog post covering the same topic that I'm talking about right now, if you want to go visit that and read about it more. But just very excited about the future of Decentraland.